Hey guys, Templar here, and today I'll be talking to you guys about another type of shield from the Greek oval shield. Now, as I reviewed last time on one of my last videos, it was the Celtic Roman shield, which, yeah, it's if you guys don't remember it, I'll put a link down below for you guys so that way you can see it. But this one's a little different because it is a late Greek hoplite shield, or technically a phalanx shield that was used by none other than the Macedonian phalanx. In other words, think of Alexander the Great or Philip II of Macedon. In fact, this is actually from the same company that made the oval shield, Decoratively. I bought this from cultivathena.com, and I will put a link down below for you guys. That way you guys can buy one of these yourselves. Now, a little bit of a warning, guys. I got mine without the rope, as it's supposed to hold. If you guys don't realize, when it comes to Greek hoplite shields, you're supposed to have rope with these. This one did not come with them, so I had to use whatever type of rope I had in hand, and which does still work. Problem is, though, it's kind of a pain in the ass with this one type of shield because, ow, the hooks kind of dig into the hand. So I'm probably going to have to find something to hook on with this, as you can see. And yes, and this is, and no, it's not a center grip. This is actually meant to hold the arm in place. Such as when I was to say, oh, I don't know, hold it as a phalanx unit. If I can just get this thing in, which this thing is a pain in the ass. Because if I was to hold it in the phalanx unit, what I have to do is hold it like so. In doing so, my free arm, such as this, would be all the way exposed to the opening. This, in turn, would allow me to grab my pike, like so, and use it as my free arm. But this is actually the problem with this shield. Actually, because of the pikes, since the pikes were so long, they had to use two hands. So, this is the reason for this small shield. Now, though, that's the thing. This is both a good thing and a bad thing, because small shield, you can see the problem. Though, as well, this shield is pretty good for Greek warfare, and as well, this was technically the type of shield Alexander the Great was technically known to use. As you guys can also tell, it even has a beautifully decorated boss design of a griffin, I believe it's supposed to be, or a lion or such, with brass trimming on top. And no, these ingots are technically just brass ingots that are meant for decoration, but still, this can still work for the human body. And yes, it does work just like a regular Greek shield. So, but unfortunately, I don't have any Greek armor on me at this moment, because I was never into Greek armor. Well, some Greek armor anyways. But as well, this could also work for your falcata, or kopis, whichever way you want to pronounce it as, because I can easily use this arm to swing around, and still this thing punches into my hand. I'm probably going to have to find out some sort of way, in order to make sure this thing doesn't keep pinching into my hand. But as I said, if I was to lose my spear, what I would have to do is go for my kopis, and pretty much use this as a killing spree weapon. But yes, my entire body is exposed due to the shield, and which this is technically not one of my favorite type of shields. Which is a little, technically, if I measured it out, crap. See, this is why I don't like these shields. Because it's technically a little bigger than my Scottish Targ, but only a little. Technically, my Scottish Targ only makes out this round area of the rim. So still, yeah. Though as well, I have heard that sometimes Greeks would have actually used the grip like so, just in case if it was, say, in one-on-one soldier unit. In other words, he would technically use it for, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Anyways, what would happen is they would technically use this as, yeah, you know. But still, I don't know how the hell the Greeks did this. I'm probably gonna have to get more rope, or get something to soften this up in the center part. Because, as I stated, these hooks here, this hooking device is literally a pain in the ass. Because literally my arm's supposed to slip in from this first one, and all the way down to this, where your palm is supposed to be. And this is not my favorite. Now, yes, I can already hear you guys, but Templar, isn't this supposed to be a center grip shield because of the boss? No. Just because it has a boss doesn't mean it's a center grip shield. As you can tell, there's no opening. Now, this is actually the cool thing about it. Yes, this is a type of overlay piece. In other words, this is actually the cool part about this shield. Say if I was supposed to be attacked by somebody, say by a person using the falcata, for example, and he hits the top part here, what would happen is the top part would be damaged, but in doing so, I feel no weight of the blow to the rest of my arm because of this overlap. In other words, it's like this. Say if I got hit, the sword of my opponent's sword hit me, my shield right around here, what would happen is, and see, here's the thing, my entire arm right here would still be safe because it still wouldn't go through this overlap area. This overlap area here, because of this, well, curvature, I don't feel the blow of the weapon. It's kind of really impressive, really, but still, that's actually all it is. Still though, this shield is not my favorite. I'm never a fan of Greek shields. Mainly because of the fact they kind of hurt. Because now this, though, it does make a little sense. Because I can easily use the pike formation. Because just imagine this moving, but as you can tell, my left flank is pretty much secure. My right flank, on the other hand, totally exposed. This is the problem of this shield. We can see why the Spartans didn't like this shield. As well, why the pike formations of the ancient Macedonians were defeated by the Romans. But I'll probably get to that some other time. So though, I will be leaving a full review on Cult of Athena about the shield. And yes, this is a discontinued item on Cult of Athena, so you better get this while it lasts. As I stated, there is brass trimming and as well brass ingots. A boss, well, technically I wouldn't call it a boss, but still, more of like a decorated face point, I guess you might say, as well as leather edging, including rawhide over it. Now, if any of you guys are into Greek Macedonian warfare, this would be perfect for you. But it's not my favorite. As you can tell, it's very crappy. Though I have heard that Celtic warriors from the coast of Iberia, and including Carthaginian warriors, used shields like these in their cavalry units. I can see why, because this is very small, so it would be perfect for that idealism. Though, even later Greeks used these, so yeah, we can see like Philip the Second, Alexander the Great, or as well the Cleopatra, for example, and her dynasty, they would have probably used something like this for their armies. Still though, this is really impressive. And as well, so though I really don't like it comparing it to the oval shield. Because the oval shield, in comparison, let's get it over here. As you can tell, the difference. I have my whole body protected with this shield, but when you compare it to this shield, I think we see who wins. But anyways, guys, this has been Templar, and hopefully you guys like this video. Please subscribe for more, and as well, also click that bell button, and as well, like that like button, and pretty much also comment down below what type of shields you want to see next. And they might actually be upon my list of for my order list of shields for this year. Anyways, guys, this has been Templar. Have a good day.